Welcome everybody. Here I am at the Guadalupe Sand Dunes, just an hour north of Santa Barbara. It is gorgeous here. The sand dunes behind me are spectacular. We are going to do a quick 10-minute workout focused just on our core today. But before we get started, let's just warm our body up a bit. So grabbing a Swiss ball today, we're going to do this workout with a Swiss ball. So placing that Swiss ball in front of you, let's just do some basic twists to start. So coming around to one side, twisting at the torso. Exhale, coming around to one side. Inhale, coming back to center. Tucking that belly button to spine, really engaging the core the entire time. Let's really focus on the posture in this movement. And let's do one more each side. And now let's come up with that ball. Just raising the ball above your head, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Your feet are about hip width apart, and you are, as I said earlier, engaging those core muscles, tucking that belly button to spine the entire time with the exhale, and inhale releasing, and exhale tucking the belly button in. And let's do two more like this, and then we're gonna come back down with the last raising of the arms and bring the Swiss ball down to the ground. Let's sit on that for a moment and just start off with just some basic balancing. So you're gonna bring that ball underneath you, nice and strong, bringing the legs up and balancing for a moment. Really use the hips and the core to keep those legs off the ground the entire time. Breathing into it, sitting nice and tall, and bringing the feet down. Let's do some basic toe taps now. So bringing one leg up and then bringing the other leg up. And let's release the ball now and bring those feet up nice and slow. We're using the pelvic floor muscles to help us lift the foot. It's a nice, slow, controlled movement. We're not trying to do any sloppy work here. We're not trying to use momentum to maintain the balance. We're using those pelvic floor muscles to really keep us nice and stable. Let's do one more each side, starting with the right side, and last one. Coming down onto the Swiss ball now, doing some basic ab preps. So let's roll ourselves back onto the ball. You're coming down, your hips are off the ball. You're lifting them nice and high. You have your hands behind the base of your skull, fingertips on the base of your skull, and coming up nice and slow. Most of you will have a much larger ball than I do here. And breathing out as you come up. So you'll look a little bit different. You'll have a bit more of an angle than I do. My knees are quite high in this position. And really reaching for the sky or the ceiling with that chin. Exhale, coming up. And let's do three more like this. And two, and one. Let's mix it up, rolling off the ball and coming down onto your knees, placing the ball underneath your hands, putting your hands into a fist-like position. We are rolling forward with the exhale coming down, inhale coming up. Again, tucking that belly button to spine. Working the abs more than your arms as you roll down. That core body is supporting that balance as you come down nice and low. And let's do three more. And two. And one, and coming up. Now let's move into a plank. We're gonna use the ball to support this plank. Your hands are on either side of the Swiss ball, and we're gonna come up and hold it We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and coming down, doing that 2 more times. And let's come up, driving those knees up, keeping that bum down. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and coming down. And we've got one more like this, and coming up. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and coming down. Mixing it up again, let's come on top of that ball this time. So roll yourself over the ball, bring yourself out so that your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are on top of the ball. We're gonna bring the ball in and then out. Bring those knees in and bring them out. Inhale, coming in, exhale, pushing out. And let's do 5 more like this. And we've got 4 to go. And last 3. You feel that ball moving around a bit. Try and get it back underneath your knees. And last 1. And rolling yourself back gracefully if you can. Let's switch it around. And bring ourselves onto our back, bringing our feet up onto the ball. We have the heels of our feet on the ball, and we're lifting ourselves up and coming up. Let's just do a few more like this. And last one like this. And when we come up, let's keep those hips nice and high, and then you're gonna tuck the ball under. This works your hamstrings, but in order to stay up there, we gotta use those abs. Again, try and get the grip of the ball, stabilize, it starts moving around, then just move those feet a bit. It's a bit wobbly here, I'm on uneven ground. That adds to the challenge. Makes it more fun. Keep those hips nice and high. Let's do 3 more. We got 3 and 2. And last one, let's see if I can keep it going. And 1, and coming down. All right, coming up one last time. We got 2 more exercises. I'd like you to again roll yourself across that ball. Coming all the way over this time. And we're gonna bring in a few push-ups here. Let's go in for 10. So we're coming down for 10. We got 2 and 3 and 4. Tucking that belly button in, and 5. You're halfway. Let's get 5 more in. And whoo! The ball's moving. It's making it harder. 3, 2, and last 1. 1. Again, see if you can gracefully bring yourself off that ball. And finishing up with one last exercise. We're gonna bring ourselves onto the side of the ball with one hand. Tuck those feet under and see if you can balance yourself on the ball. I might have given myself too much challenge here. So let's do it the other way around. If that's too hard, come onto the side of your ball. And I totally don't have this one. I knew it. I knew it. I totally blew it. Okay. So coming over and you're placing your hand on the side of this ball, and we're just gonna reach ourselves over, extending that bottom leg out, and really extend yourself out nice and long, and then bring yourself back up, and coming down, extending out, and coming up. Trying to really push that ball out with that bottom arm, and then coming up, and coming out, and down. Let's switch it up, coming over to the other side. So we're working a little bit of the side body, but we're also releasing some of the work that we've done with the previous exercises. And let's do 3 more like this. And last one. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a bit of fun, a little bit of extra challenge there. We can work on some of those more challenging exercises next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day.